Bill, the father of the bride.
Right then. This time of the proceedings, it's traditional for the father of the bride to tell you a few things you may or may not know about my daughter Emma. Here we go. Pretty hanky. Emma loves food and drink. And we found this at quite a young age when my lovely wife was preparing a Christmas cake and the mix was on the side being soaked in brandy, and we thought, it's awfully quiet. Where's Emma? Emma's sitting in the kitchen. She's got the bowl down off the side, her legs are apart, the bowl's between her legs, and she's shoveling it in. So that sort of gives us an idea of what we could expect for the future. About 6 months later, quiet again, I went in the kitchen, there's Emma stood beside the cabinet. I'm thinking, what's going on here? What have you got in your hand? No answer. She just looked at me. Give it to me. So she reached out and put this small object in my hand, and I looked down and I thought, what the hell's that? Where did you get this from? And she looked me straight in the eye without any blemish at all, and she said, my nose. Emma had given me a gift of snot. It's not quite what I wanted, but there's more. A few years later, as a family, and we are quite a large family, we've gone out to an evening meal at a restaurant. I think it was TGI Fridays or something like that. And at one end of the table was the Cheney family, which is my sister's team. We were sat more or less in the middle, and at that end, Emma was sat with my father, her granddad. And he's got a bit of a sweet tooth. And they decided they were going to share a dessert. And it's one of these desserts you can only get in TGI Fridays. It's about this big. It's full of ice cream, brownies, fruit, sauce, whatever you like. So we start eating the dessert, and after about 2 or 3 minutes, I heard my father say, oi, 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 what are you doing? He said, what's the matter? She said, you're having more than me. And she said, Grandad, it's not my fault, your spoon doesn't go as fast as mine. We've seen her grow from a small Nicholas child swinging from the monkey bars in the Gundam Park to a beautiful young lady and a mother. On her 18th birthday, we saw her drink, be sick, cry even, and eventually wet herself. 3 years later, on her 21st birthday, she showed us how artistic she could be. She wanted a fancy dress party. It was at the Ferry Hotel on the River Wye, and Emma turned up dressed as an avatar. Sorry, no, a peacock. I knew, I just saw that on. There's always a special bond between a father and his daughter. I've got 2 daughters, so I've got 2 special bonds. And it's only recently that I found out that Emma had a pet name for me, but she never used to me, only when I wasn't there. And apparently, it was Visa. When I was there, she always called me, Dad, when do you get paid? Last night, all the bridesmaids were around our house for a few drinks. Emma then came and gave me a couple of presents, one of which was a pair of socks. I'm wearing those socks now, and I have to tell you, they come up just above the knee. But today is a special day when she told me that she wanted to marry the man of her dreams, Jesse James, in a barn in the countryside. I thought, I'm going to need a posse. And sure enough, we've all turned up. So, Jesse, I would like to officially hand over to you Emma's spending habits. My bank account is now going into rehab. And I would like to ask you all to raise a glass and toast the bride and groom, Emma and Jesse. Emma.
hopefully I can be just as kind when I talk about Jessie. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Can you all hear me at the back, okay? Yeah? Okay. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, honourable people of the room, and of course Marcus. First of all, I'd like to formally introduce myself. My name is Gareth. I'm of course Jess's best man today, and I've also had the pleasure of being Jess's stepdad for more years than I care to mention. Can I start off first of all by thanking everybody for making the effort to come here today. You can see there's obviously ever such a lot of you in the room, and some of you have travelled great distances to come and see us, so thank you very much. I'd also like to say what an amazing job the bridesmaids have done and how gorgeous they all look. And furthermore, surprisingly enough, the groomsmen have scrubbed up quite well as well. Now, as you can imagine, being Jess's stepfather, I was a little taken back when he asked if I'd be his best man. I mean, if I'm being honest, my first thoughts were, well, I knew he was an unpopular kid and all that. Things that bad he's got to ask me. My only Jess, of course. Thank you, Jess. You chat. Alright. True though, wasn't it? Nevertheless, not having had the benefit of going to school with Jessie and being privileged to be with him at some of his most compromising of positions in life, I was a little concerned that I wouldn't have any funny stories to tell you, the type of stories to drop him in it in front of Bill and Kath, his newfound mother and father-in-law. However, when I sat down with a bottle or two of Sir Henry Weston's finest, I realised actually I did. So first of all, I'd like to start off by telling you quite a sweet little story about Jessie when he was only 8 years of age. Now believe it or not, when Jessie was only 8 years of age, he was quite a cute little lad, although very much now, very chubby. We used to live in a 3-storey house. The bathroom was on the bottom, the living room was on the middle floor, and the bedrooms up above. Now Jessie, when he used to have his bath every night, especially in the winter, he would get out of the bath, he would run upstairs, jump in front of the fire in only his birthday suit with his towel tucked over his shoulder. He would do the truffle shuffle in front of the fire. Now it was around this time, of course, that Jess's nickname, we called him Fluffy. It was a nickname his mum Steph had given him. So one day when old Fluffy boy here was having his regular bath, believe it or not, these were the days when he did wash, we heard him get out the bath in the usual fashion, clunking and banging about, and we waited for him to come up the stairs to do the Chumbawamba truffle shuffle. It was kind of our entertainment for the evening. Sadly, it didn't happen this evening. We waited for a good 5 minutes, and I heard his mum shout, "Fluffing Chuffing, where are you? Come on." And when that old Fluffy boy shouts up the stairs, "Mum, can you put the heating on, please?" His mum said, "No, I've put the fire on, Jess. Come on up." "No, I want to get dried on my own now, Mum." So with that, folks, his mum ran down the... No, she didn't run down the stairs, but she walked down the stairs in a kind of aggressive fashion. She banged on the door of the bathroom and she said, "Fluffy, let me in." "No, Mum, I can't let you in." "Fluffy, let me in now." And with this sad voice he replied, "I can't, Mum." "Why not?" "Because I'm not Fluffy boy anymore, Mum. I'm Hairy boy." So for those of you that know Jessie, you'll all agree that he's probably not the brightest tool in the box. I mean, let's face it, common sense is something that old Fluffy here is not really accustomed to. I'm not just saying that, I have the facts to back this up. And it gives me great pleasure to share these with you today. Jesse has two of his friends' names tattooed onto his bum cheeks, one on one cheek and one on the other. He had this done on a night on the tiles with his friends. It was only a week later when he got home that he realised that the tattooist spelt one of the names wrong. Quite concerning when one of his mates is called Bob. When Jesse was a teenager, he thought he tried smoking cannabis like some naughty teenagers do. And one night, while I was asleep in bed, he stole my mobile phone to text a local drug dealer. The only thing was, oh Fluffy, the clever machine there, forgot to delete the text message. So you can imagine my surprise when I'm at work the next day and I get a ping on my phone and I look and I've got a message, promptly saved, Dogsy the weed dealer. Although I have to give it to him, he left no room for error, clearly stated what he wanted, how much he was prepared to pay. And it was for him, Jesse James. It comes to no surprise that old Fluffy was in a bit of trouble. Not to mention Dogsy when I got my hands on him. There was a time that I had a call off Jesse when he asked me to talk him through topping his car up with oil. This is something I'd showed him many times in the past how to do. I explained to him about how the dipstick worked, how to keep topping the oil into the engine, keep checking the levels, and once the oil had reached the level, then the car was sufficiently full of oil. The next day, I had a phone call. Gav? Yes, Jess? Something wrong with my car. Can you come and have a look? So in usual fashion, I go trundling over towards Jess's house. I gets there, opens the bonnet of his car, and there's white gunk flying everywhere out the top of the engine, looked like mayonnaise. It was coming out of every orifice you could see. He'd only gone and put the oil in the radiator as opposed to the engine. And when the dipstick didn't register, he just kept on filling. I drove the car straight to the scrapyard that day. And lastly, Jess's DIY. It is horrendous. But I'm glad to say that the house is nearly finished. In fact, it's practically there. Which is a godsend, really, because I can speak on behalf of every married man in this room, Jesse. Now that you're married, there will be no more screwing and banging in your household. It's true, I've done it twice. I'd like to say just a few more things, ladies and gentlemen. If you'd so permit me, respectfully, I would ask that you bear with me, because I might get a bit emotional with this bit. When Jesse was just 12 years of age, him and his little sister Layla sadly lost their father Sean to some of the most awful circumstances. The type of circumstances that would cast a shadow over any household. And it did ours, for quite a while. But to be fair, ladies and gentlemen, it didn't last long. Because I've watched Jesse grow up over some years. He's grown into a wonderful young man, spreading light where there was darkness. He's overcome challenges, he's took them in his stride. He's done very well in his education. At college, he did extremely well, furthering that to gaining a degree in music. He's loved music. Casting more light, driving that shadow away a little bit further. However, no light shone quite so brightly as the light that shone the day that he brought Emma in through the front door, when they were just 17 years of age, ladies and gentlemen. Through most of Jess's achievements, which he's done very, very well, Emma has been there by his side. They're not Jess's achievements, they are their achievements. Emma by his side, a steady rock, a soulmate, most of all a friend to Jesse. It does not stop there though, ladies and gentlemen. As in this young, lovely relationship, two more bursting rays of light come along. The beautiful Isabel and the gorgeous Reuben. I sit back now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't see a shadow, I don't see any darkness, I just see light. I see a beautiful young family with lovely friends and lovely family around them. They're doing their best in life to get the very best they can with good morals and a very good ownership on what being good is all about. Jessie, Emma, I'm not your dad. I'd never ever try and speak on your father's behalf. I'm your friend, and I always will be. But it would be an absolute tragedy if I was not to mention Sean, your father, today, because I know, and Lisa will back me up, I know if he was here today, he would be bursting with pride, seeing you become the man, father, and today the husband that you are. And most of all, he would be satisfied that his son has got the best partner a father could want for their child, as I am today. So, ladies and gentlemen, been a struggle, but I got through it. Raise your glasses one more time for the bride and groom. Come on then, Jessie!
Sorry.
Jessie!
It's an easy one to take.
That's going to be a tough one to follow, isn't it? Jesus.
Oh, Fluff.
Come on, Fluffy!
These are my notes that I made last night on the only bit of paper that we had in the house. A3 bit of paper. I don't really know what to say. I think Lynn and Garth have pretty much said it all. But, you know, on behalf of me and my stunning wife, I'd like to thank everyone for coming, and everyone wherever you've come from, you know, far and wide, or just down the road, wherever it may be, in celebrating our special day together. Events like today don't just happen. You know, it takes a hell of a lot of work. We've probably been planning this wedding for a year and a half. And I say, give or take. And I say we've been planning it. You know, I've been planning it, and Emma's been playing loads of PlayStation, Call of Duty, FIFA, and that sort of thing. You know, it's pretty crud, really. But seriously, you know, Emma's put so much effort, dedication, time, absolutely everything. Organisational skills have been something that Monica Geller would be proud of. She's been absolutely incredible. Her patience with me and two other children have been absolutely nuts. Yeah, it's been crazy. Her ideas, her visions, and her execution is unreal, and this is all down to my beautiful wife, Emma.
The cork. That's what that was.
I think we can all agree that Emma looks absolutely beautiful today.
Oh,
Yes.
Ever since I saw her in the smoking shed at RFDC in a big blue puffy coat with an accent I can only describe as Ingwelsh. Not quite English, not quite Welsh. She's always been the most beautiful woman in my eyes, and she's just absolutely incredible. Not one day has gone. Not one day has gone by where I haven't loved you with everything I've got.
Yeah, you are. You're my mate.
Everything.
That's a lot, Emma.
What's her name?
Being an incredible
Brian
woman
and
and an
Blossom.
incredible mum is something that
What
most
did
women
they
can't
do?
pull off. and Emma has officially smashed it.
What did they do?
So I'm from Emma, so it's not all about her.
What did they do that month?
Bridesmaids.
To Santa.
You've all been there to help with whatever was thrown at you, whatever has been asked, and mainly getting Emma absolutely hammered and take her out at festivals. And drunken states that I haven't seen since the pre-Isabel days. Every day, every week, and not listening to any of the answers provided, and basically doing next to nothing. With my one job that Emma provided me with. But you know, generally being useless. Most of them were, and they've been absolutely brilliant throughout as well. You know, making me laugh and. Well, that's about it, really. Pretty much it. And looking good, of course. Thank you to the best man, Gareth, who's obviously put on one hell of a performance.
Go outside,
Kind of reiterating, you've been there through some really bad times and some really great times, and all of them, you've been absolutely awesome. So thanks for being open, honest, great friend and a stepdad, and telling me that I look fat in my suit in the first place. A massive thank you to both of our parents, both sides of the family. Our mother Steph over there, playing baby. You know, you've all been there for help, advice, wisdom. Absolutely everything throughout the years. Money is a big one. Yeah, I did.
You forgot the flowers.
I forgot the flowers.
Yes, they're in the car.
Oh, they are. No, they're in the car.
Still get them.
They're dying in the car. They're dying in the car.
Grab him, Mark.
Arthur, get up here now. Come here.
Honestly, it's genuinely possible. So, thank you to everyone for coming, for drinking. Let's all get very drunk and have lots of fun. One more time.
Yes.
Some already have.
Yeah, so I've also, I haven't got this written down on a bit of paper, I'm useless with nothing written. Obviously, absent friends, people who couldn't make it, for whatever reason, our pops, my uncle Dare, quite a lot of my family, which I can't really remember now. Emma's granddad, suddenly passed, it's sad that he's not here, but he's always in our thoughts, and you know, he's always here with us. And I had a little brooch on her bouquet earlier, which was a lovely little commemorative thing. My father and my auntie Anne, who recently passed, lots more people I can't really remember. But yeah, it's a fantastic turnout, and even though without all those lovely people, it's still absolutely brilliant. So if we can raise a glass for my beautiful wife, Emma. Ready, people? Yeah, right? Thank you. Oh yeah, I think we're going to go cut a cake as well, because I'm starving for some reason.
Of course you are, Fluffy.